Very good morning, children. Welcome to biology class. We are dealing all these days with the conservation of plants and animals. So under that we discuss the many points, and today class we are going to study about the prosec tiger. Okay, and we learned that the many of our the loving animals and plants are day by day they are disappearing. The term also we learned, that's also we'll call it as endangered. Okay, and otherwise we can also say that they're becoming extinct. They will become also extinct. Okay, just like as the dinosaurs. Did you see any time the dinosaur? No, just what we heard many times, and so organisms are there in the past million years ago, 180 million years ago. Dinosaurs, flying lizard. What happened to all these animals? And they become extinct. No more, we can say that. To avoid that particular problem, nowadays, we the people, we are along with the government, so everybody is planning to save the endangered animals as well as plants. In that particular connection, they started constructing we discussed the last class 3 protected areas, sanctuaries, national parks and zoos. Okay, under the national park and biodiversity reserves. And biodiversity reserve is a large area where we can protect the living organisms along with their habitats. Okay, each biodiversity reserve has the one national park. So under that we studied about the Satpura National Park, that is the Tiger National Reserve we studied. Okay, so the main aim of this Satpura Tiger Reserve, the park, is to save the tiger species. Okay, and not only that, and each biodiversity reserve also have and two the parks, that is one is Panchmari and second one is Abori. So in these particular areas what the people are doing means they're preserving, they're protecting and they're saving the endangered animals as well as the plants. Okay, yes. What is the main aim of this prosec tiger process or act is they want to see the survival of these tigers. Okay, for the maintenance of the tiger they will see, and not only for that, for the maintenance of the tiger population also. That is also one of the main aim. If the tiger population is not maintained, then what will happen? The time comes, the tigers will be disappear from the nature. Okay, that is the main aim or the main goal for this the prosec tiger. Okay, so the next one is, well, actually nowadays what is happening? What is happening means we are seeing everywhere the lot of disturbance in the natural habitats. Okay, whenever there is a disturbance in the natural habitat, obviously what will happen? The ecological imbalance among that ecosystem or then particular areas will be get disturbed, and obviously that leads to the endangered of the species. Okay, yes. So the disturbances in the natural habitat results endangered animals. Either the plant as well as the human beings will get disappear because of the disturbances in the natural habitats. Why these disturbances are coming in the natural habitats? Of course, no one can save these natural calamities like as the floods or the cyclones or the earthquakes, whatever it is. But wantedly, if you disturb the natural calamities, natural resources, and we have to face the lot of consequences on that. That is maybe to construct the dams, to construct the bigger projects. And what the people are doing, they're disturbing, they're cutting the trees or the forests. As a result, all these problems are arising. Okay, yes. So ecological imbalance in an ecosystem leads adverse conditions on the earth. Okay, we have to control our ecosystem. Actually, let me explain about what is called as an ecosystem. Ecosystem is a place where we can see the producers. Producers are nothing but we can call it as plants. Okay, the producers are food to the consumers. And the consumers are further classified. In higher classes, very detailed, we'll study all this. Consumers further classified like it's a primary, secondary, and then tertiary consumers. And what these consumers are doing means they're depending on one and another. Okay, and the consumers and the last one we'll call it as an tertiary consumers at the top consumers, and finally we can see the decomposers also. If anyone in this food chain get disturbed, ecosystem it will be disturbed. Okay, for example, if you want the snake for the skin to make the leather or something, many anti-poly venom to make for that also they're killing the snakes. Whenever the snake population was disappearing, obviously what will happen? The rat population will increase, and the rat population is increased, and that they live only in the agricultural lands or agricultural areas. Ultimately, the crop, the yield of the agriculture, it will be less. And who is the sufferer here? We the people. So that is the reason we should not disturb the connecting link, interlink between one organism to other organisms. Even we need microorganisms also. Of course, some are be categorized as harmful, that's what is studied, and useful microorganisms are there. Okay, if you disturb them, and obviously, and what will happen? There will be the ecological imbalance, it will be occur in an ecosystem. Okay, yes. So the government has realized all these things. The scientists has realized all these things, and they started list out which organism is becoming extinct day by day, endangered animals. And further, they discovered one book. That name of that book is an Red Data Book. Okay, what is this Red Data Book explains? What are the details they will preserve in this Red Data Book means they will preserve the record of all the endangered animals, plants, as well as other species, the microorganisms, whatever it is. Whatever is ready to disappear very soon, within a days, within a month. So they'll collect and the names of that particular thing. Then if you collect the names and if you write it in the Red Data Book and keep it, is it enough? No. By seeing that particular information for the data collected by them, and we have to protect that particular organism. That is also our responsibility. Okay, yes. So here the Red Data Book explains record of all the endangered animals and the plants and then species. Okay, let me show this the particular pic. What is this Red Data Book? It will. If you come to this Red Data Book is record for all the. See, this is the Red Data Book. In the Red Data Book, what is there? Record of all the endangered animals, plants, along with the species. Okay, let me show what are the animals. Which animals are becoming endangered means we can, yes, there is a separate book for the Singapore Red Data Book, this is, and this separate book is for the tiger. Okay, and there is a separate book for even the plant species also. Let's see, the Red Data Book for the plant species. Okay, like that, the Red Data books are each and every species, if it is ready to disappear, and monkeys also. There is an African, the threatened primates for the African. See, this is the special book for monkeys. So, like that, different species, they identified that which one is going to endanger very soon, and they listed and they kept it in this Red Data Book. Okay, children. Now your duty is what? We have to learn that what comes under this red data book, and we have to in our that means with our knowledge, if you observe anything, so we have to say no to that, to disturb that particular natural habitats. Okay, yes. The next topic is about the migration. Let me explain that what is the term migration explains. Migration is nothing but moving from one place to another place. Okay, but mostly this migration is a word we'll use for the birds, migratory birds. Okay, migratory birds, what will happen means from all the long distances, kilometers away from them will fly and they'll come to our areas. The great crane Siberian crane is there. This is used to famous in Rajasthan in Bharatpur district. From such a long place, and it will fly out whenever the climatic conditions are adverse in that area, when the conditions are not favorable in that area, for laying the eggs. Okay, for poaching, what will happen means they'll fly such a long distance and they'll come to our India. In India, Andhra Pradesh. In Andhra Pradesh, if you go for West Godavari district, there is a place called as Kolleru Lake is famous. Akividu, they'll say. So for Kolleru Lake, with all these the migratory birds, they will come from there and they will settle in our area. Again, when our conditions are becoming adverse to them, again they'll move back. Such a type of birds, we'll call them as migratory birds. And why they're flying from the long places means for laying of the eggs, they'll fly from the long places. Okay, yes. One more disadvantage by the human beings' actions, daily actions. Papers, especially you are experienced in the classes and in the school. Whenever there is a free time, what you people are doing? We will tear the papers and we'll make a paper ball and we'll throw one another, otherwise we'll throw it in the dustbin. So, wastage of the paper, that is. If you want to make the 1 tons of paper, at least 17 full grown trees they have to cut it. Okay, the bamboo trees, if you see that there will be the long trees they will grow, and then they will cut 17 bamboo trees to make 1 ton of the paper. So we the people, what we are doing, just simply we are throwing and we are wasting the paper. So the usage of this paper, we have to minimize or we have to reduce it, and we have to save the paper, and otherwise second method, reuse the paper. When once the first quality of the paper was used up, and one side if it is used up, in our school we are observing that. So they will use the back side, our computer master will use that. He will do the another printing, reuse of the paper. Okay, and not only that, and we can send a recycle process also. We can collect all this first quality of the paper, and we can, if you send it into the paper industry, they'll recycle the paper. Second quality of the paper books they will release out. We can make it, and that we can use for the rough work for the few days. Okay, so like that, what everybody's responsibility is what? We have to save the paper and reuse the paper and recycle the paper. Okay, yes. So not only that, whenever you do this, what will happen? We are welcome the trees to grow. We are saving the trees. At the same time, not only that, we are saving the energy. For example, if you want to run the paper industries, there is a need for the electric power. Okay, that power we are getting from the water, hydroelectric powers. Okay, so whenever this usage, it will be minimized. Obviously, what will happen? We can save the trees, we can save the energy, and even you can save the water also. So, as a citizen of an India, your responsibility is, you have to learn. That's the reason they given all these particular the topics in your course syllabus. Okay, yes, we have to save the paper, reuse the paper, and recycle it. When you did this, what will happen? We can save the trees and we can save the energy, and not only that, and we can save the water sources also. Okay, yes. So not only that, while they're constructing this the paper, the mercury level chemicals they will use more. Okay, so this harmful chemicals usage will also, we can reduce it. Okay, that's it regarding the recycle of the papers. Yeah. So the last topic in this particular lesson is reforestation. Yes, what is called as a reforestation? Why we are thinking about this reforestation? As you all aware about that, deforestation results many problems. Okay, let me just let me say once again. So, what are the problems we are facing? Means underground water levels decreases, imbalance occurs in between plants and an animal. Mostly, the rainfall decreases. Okay, oxygen levels decreases, carbon dioxide levels it will be increases, and this results to the global warming or the greenhouse effect, and these are all because of deforestation. Okay, yes, and we also learn that why you are doing the deforestation. Okay, all the green platforms we are removing it, and we are making like as in concrete platforms, and further as the population day by day it's increasing. Here that is the main problem. As the population is increasing day by day and we are not getting any place to live, so our concentration is turned towards to the deforestations. That is only there. They are thinking that, and we are thinking that those are the wastelands. No, they are not at all the wastelands. Many benefits we are getting from the forest. So everybody's responsibility is we have to conserve our forest. We have to save our forest. We have to protect our forest products. Okay, yes, not only forest products. If, for example, if you remove the forest area, if you have the more labor to remove that, more machinery, if you use it, maybe 1 or 2 months, or otherwise just you go for 1 year, we can clear the entire forest area. But if you want to make that thick forest again, it takes at least 25 to 30 years to reget the forest. Okay, yes, as the forests are natural resources, they may get back, but it takes a longer time to get it back. That is the reason we have to use everything in a judicious way. Judicious way is in the sense wisely. We have to use prudent way to save our products. Okay, for that the government has started the different programs. Vana Mahotsava, green day. Okay, reforestation day, afforestation. These are all the terminologies is given for plantation. Okay, afforestation, growing again the forests. Growing again the forest, again the two ways are there here. One is a natural core time, the plants get back. Otherwise, we artificial in the sense man-made support also. For example, if you remove the forest area, you no need to go for again to plant plants there in that particular area without disturbing anything. Just leave it like that. After few years, continuous rainfall and all that particular things, just they may get back their the plants, grow back the plants again, and to form the forest back. Okay, yes, and so to protect the Forest Act, government in the year 1975, Wildlife Act or the Forest Act, Vana Mahotsava Act was designed. Okay, yes, Forest Act. What is the main aim of this Forest Act is we have to preserve, and we have preservation and conservation. What we have to preserve and what we have to conserve means our natural forest. Preservation and conservation is the main aim for this the Forest Act. So under that, then what is their concentration is to reget the forests back. That's the reason they given the title here, reforestation or afforestation, we can say that. Okay, children, this you as a good citizen, and you also think that instead of spending the much for your birthdays and other celebrations and other festivals, at least buy few plants and give life to the one plant for every birthday. So in such a way, what will happen? We are increasing the green belt. Whenever there is a green belt is more in our living areas, obviously the levels of oxygen will get freely, and absorption of the carbon dioxide also takes place freely. Okay, children, that's all for this particular topic. In this topic, we covered, we learned many things, especially with all the doubts which are the Buzo and Pahli which are they're having, and all the doubts are clarified in this particular topic. Not only the Buzo and Pahli, I think so. For you also, all these doubts are clarified. Okay, so just make a goal that we should not disturb our ecological ecosystems. When you disturb your ecological ecosystems, obviously imbalance occur in the nature, and so we have to face a lot of problem. That is the first one. And the second one is when we should not kill the animals and we should not cut the plants. Okay, so if you start killing an animal, the time comes the animal species will be disappear from the nature, and they'll become like as an extinct, or they become like as an endangered animals and the species. Okay, children, make a good habit and stay safe at home. And that's all for today. Once again, we'll meet in the next class. Until then, bye.